what's going on? Welcome to Teasing the NFL, your destination for NFL teaser bets. I'm Daniel Saludo, along with Andrew Chang here. We are at the no sweat bet of Week 6. Can't wait. Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah, but first we got to review Week 5 real quick. Didn't go as well for us. You know, it was still pretty good, but could have done better. Got a little unlucky in some places. There were only 14 games played, so with one bye and the Denver-New England game getting moved to this week, we only had 14 games out in total. So I went 10-14. I missed on a couple unders that I predicted in what I thought would be lower scoring games, that they got blown out by like the third quarter. And then Seattle was a push, but for us a push is a loss because you don't win money. You may get some of your money back, but you lose on the juice basically on a 110. So we both missed on that. The only one Andrew missed on was Dallas at -4. He missed it by a point.
God.
So,
but I mean, like you said, if Dak Prescott was in the game,
if Prescott was in, they would have absolutely been just fine.
But that last minute drive by Andy Dalton was pretty impressive.
It was really good.
Seeing that he hasn't touched a football in a pretty long time.
Yeah. So, and then the other one we missed on was Jacksonville. 11.5. They were blown up by Houston, which is great. Houston gets their first win, but that leaves me at 10-4 for the week, and Andrew did one better, going 11-3. So our total individual teaser record is I'm 61-16. Andrew's right behind me at 59-18. Now going to the no sweat bet.
Oh God.
Was a really good thing for me because I picked Arizona and Pittsburgh both at -1, easy money. We actually bet that game. That was actually the only thing that I bet, and I hit on that.
You gotta do me like that. Come on, man.
Well, because I didn't feel like anything else, and I made my money early. I pulled a U, and it's like, oh, I made my money early. I'm done for the week.
Hey, that's an awesome strategy, bro. That's an awesome strategy. I like that.
Andrew also had Pittsburgh in his no sweat bet, but he also picked Seattle, which I was totally on as well, but I was busy during the day, during the late afternoon, so I couldn't get onto a bet with him. So he missed with Seattle. It was a push, yes, but for our record purposes, we don't do ties. You either win or lose, and so it's a loss for Andrew. So I'm 4-1.
Sorry, America.
Yeah, it's all right. No, I mean, 99 out of 100 times Seattle's going to win that game. Let's be real.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You're gonna get it.
I mean, they still won. They just didn't cover.
Yeah, you're gonna get it.
You know, I know how you feel now. I remember that week when Tom Brady went for 2. And
yeah.
God. Now I know how you feel. You're just like,
why did you do that? Why did you do that? Yeah.
Russell gonna do this to me? Like, come on, dude. Oh, but you know what? It's a new week.
Yeah.
So I'm excited.
Yeah. So on our no sweat bets, I'm 4-1. Andrew is 2-3. And a quick shout out to the guys at Fade the Public and the BDGE crew brand. Love those guys. We submitted our what they call the Big Dogs Pick of the Week. They like having a fan submission, and we gave out the teaser of Arizona -1 and Pittsburgh -1. Made everybody money on that one. That was easy. So it was really awesome to get featured by Max the Animal and Nikki Snacks. Love those guys. Check them out if you're into fantasy football, which we are. I love going to them for fantasy football information. I think that's why I'm a better fantasy football player at this point. Because a lot of the information I get from Nick, Snacks, and Animal, and all those guys. So big shout out to the big dogs at BDG and Fade the Public.
And if you guys are watching, which you should be, bartender by trade and
I'm a marketing person, but I love having alcohol in my house, and that's exactly. So
come on down. Let's have a nice little meeting of the minds.
Meet down here in New York. We'll be happy to make you drinks.
Yeah. Well, drinks will be on us if you're paying for the
no
trip.
Doubt.
So there you go. Or we can even put a teaser on your trip value.
Okay, there you go. Yeah, there we go. We'll find a good teaser to make that work.
Like that.
Perfect.
We like that. Awesome.
Oh yeah. So going to our actual bets now. Like I said, I only made one bet. I got Arizona and Pittsburgh. Now the lines had a slight shift, but I didn't think they would move enough for me to get off of them. So I got Arizona -1, and 1.5, and Pittsburgh -2. We both actually made that bet. Made it really easy, and we were good. Now Andrew, Andrew had something different happen. He started on Thursday night. but he got his bet in at a good time. He got his bet in late, so he had Tampa Bay +2.
Yeah.
Which I can't believe he got. And he had over 48.5, which he barely got.
That was good.
Yeah, he barely made it. I'm like, I told him like, man, you're like the luckiest guy.
Do you know how lucky you are? I said, Danny, tell me that after I win. Don't tell me that right now. Tell me that after I win.
I knew you had it. I knew you had it at that point.
Oh, man.
So Andrew was on a good run after once he got a good feeling off the Pittsburgh and the Arizona game. So he took the Steelers again and put that onto a teaser with the primetime game of Seattle, his no sweat bet. So again, Seattle stayed and got a push. And then he was like, and Andrew's just like, I gotta give me some more.
I'm not okay with that.
I gotta give me some more.
I'm not okay with that, America.
Like,
I'm like rolling hot and heavy, America.
Yeah, so
like,
we go on the Monday night, and it's the New Orleans game. He gets New Orleans -1 and over 44.5. Gets absurdly lucky again in the fourth quarter. Oh my goodness, they could have easily lost that game. And I text him like,
man,
I'm like, dude, you should like not bet again for the rest of the season because you may not get this lucky ever again.
And then what I do,
and
Danny?
then he pushes the envelope again Tuesday night. He doesn't even tell me what the line is. He's like, yeah, I bet it. I'm like, well, do you want to at least tell me what you got?
I was busy, man. I would have texted you the lines too, brother.
You're supposed to text me the lines just in case I see something and be like, yeah, I'm going to come over there and slap you for making this bet.
I wish you would have. That means you would have had a drink and you probably would have tipped me something.
Maybe. But Andrew bet the Tennessee Titans partly on my recommendation, I would say, because you actually picked Buffalo in your you picked the under in your individual teams. But you actually leaned Buffalo in that video a little bit, but you also had to tease it with the under, and the under was 58.
Yeah.
And the game got right to 58. And I was telling him, like, dude, you need something to like really happen here for this to get.
Dude,
you needed Buffalo to go and score, and then you needed I was just like, dude, you needed a lot of things.
I do want to say, like, for that under, if they didn't get that fumble, like,
oh, it's a huge difference.
That's
a huge difference. But I was telling you, I'm like, that under is like, man.
I know, bro. But but throughout the whole week, I felt good. I feel great going into this week. And Danny should too, because we're both healthy green, healthy positive.
Yeah, we're both in the positive now.
Mine's right, although this week is, I will say, is probably one of the hardest weeks we had to.
Oh, there's no doubt it's one of the hardest weeks that we've had to deal with. So I went 1-0. Obviously, I only bet one game, and Andrew went 3-2. That's actually the most I've ever seen you make is 5 bets in a week, in a game week. So that's actually
what can I say? If I like it, I like it, man.
Clearly you did. Yeah. So Andrew went 3-2. So totals now, I am 7-6. I'm back in the positive. Andrew's 10-8. Had he not taken the last bet, he'd be 10-7 with a much better percentage. But you take it how you get it. And you're in the positive, so you're good.
We have like an Asian standard, so Asians with grades. No, you do. So basically, it's just like, hey, if you're like on the borderline, you still didn't pass. You got to go past that line. So it's
not like the test ends today. We got another 10 weeks to go.
10
actually 14
but like
weeks to
the
go.
losses, it should be like Philadelphia's like stat, like win, loss, and then tie.
No,
but
we don't do ties here.
Exactly, we don't do ties.
It's all about winning and losing money. If a tie's a loss because you lost money. Period.
Correct. So it's like almost like padded stats, but not really. But I'll still take that record because I am up.
You're up good money.
Nice amount. Let's just.
I'm waiting on my statement.
Undisclosed. Undisclosed.
All right, so we're on to this week. There's no sweat bet. Would you like to go first?
We're on to Cincinnati.
No, we're not. We're definitely not on to Cincinnati.
Are we not? Oh, okay. Well, yeah.
Are you picking Cincinnati?
Absolutely not. Good sir. Let's start with me.
All right.
So I think the first team I'm gonna pick is on the up and coming. They're facing what Danny says is a deflated team, and what I think the team is just, lost its way as well. I like the Minnesota Vikings.
You like that?
I like that.
You like that?
I like the Minnesota Vikings +2 against the Atlanta Falcons.
Mm-hmm.
My second choice, I think me and Danny had similar thoughts about having a smash play. The video we uploaded didn't have the updated information, so I am going to go on full steam ahead with confidence to say that the Patriots will destroy the Denver Broncos. I don't know what the line change will be, but I'll be ready to take it. I think the line right now is Dan's going to give a nice little thing for me right there, his little information that he's doing right now. But we also received word that Melvin Gordon will not play.
Yeah, in the New England-Denver game.
So I think that's a no-brainer right there. Cam Newton's back, so yeah,
It looks like the consensus actually has shifted because there's news that I've been seeing news that Cam might not play.
Oh no!
I don't know though.
Oh god!
But it's now -8 for New England.
-8.
Yeah.
So -8 tees to 6. So
-8 teases to -2.
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I'm just doing some weird Asian math. So -2.
Terrible.
I'll still take that. Patriots -2.
It's actually better value, but that's assuming Cam starts. I haven't seen the news on it. I mean, I tried to look at it and see if there was anything there, but I didn't.
He's going to start. I'm going to give Mr. Belichick a call. He's going to start.
Yeah, call him. Yeah, see, they haven't made a call on Cam Newton for what's going to happen, but I'm assuming he
go on my
plays.
fantasy app real quick.
I'm honestly assuming he plays. I don't know why he wouldn't.
Got to. He's
All right.
got to.
Yeah, so Andrew wants Minnesota +2 against Atlanta and New England -3 against the Denver Broncos. I'm also going to take half of that. I'm going to take the New England -3
Knew you were
for sure. We both definitely agreed on the big one on that. Now, the other side I'm taking on is one you don't agree with, but I do, and that's
The
Indianapolis Colts -1.5. I have to take that. It's a value play, and I still consider them to be really good. I still consider them to be a good team versus a not a good team, and you have to take it for sure.
Rivers.
Yeah, but all he's going to do is hand the ball out, and then calm down, dude. Oh, good lord, calm down, bro.
I'm just saying, bro.
It's the first time anybody's ever sang on this show. Congratulations, man.
Hey, we're doing a lot of things this year, America. 2020.
But I have to. It's the best value to tease a team over 4 key numbers, and Cincinnati is going to struggle against that defense, specifically since Darius Leonard should play. Burrow's going to have a hard time. That running game's going to have a hard time against that stout defense. And this isn't going to be a high-scoring game. I just need them to win, and I expect them to win this game. It's
going to be a grinder.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be a grinder.
Okay. That was my little grinder dance move.
Cool. What kind of grinder? You like grinding pepper in that?
It's like a mortar and pestle. Hey man, actually, you know what? Everyone who should like gamble is above the age. So you know what? Never mind. We're just gonna move on. We're just gonna move forward.
We're gonna move forward. Yeah. So
table side guacamole.
Oh god. So going back, again, Andrew wants in his no sweat bet Minnesota +2, New England -3. My preference is also New England -3, but having that paired with the Indianapolis Colts at -1.5. Once we get the lines for Sunday, there's a really good chance that is going to be my bet, is mine for sure. And I'm curious to see if he tags along with me or not.
Against the Colts, I don't know. That's a big.
You don't have to. It'll be the first time we actually don't bet each other on each other. So it'll be a good one.
You know what? I got house money to play with, so I might just throw it on out there.
Well, we'll see.
We will see.
We still have Monday night games to go, but they're not, for me, they're not enough value for me to bet them, but we'll review them in very close future videos. So be ready for those videos to be coming out. But until then, for Andrew Chang, I'm Daniel Saludo here. Make sure if you like the information you got in this video, give it a thumbs up, give it a like, subscribe, tick the notification bell, and select all. That way you are up to date with all of our latest videos and previews of the weeks to come. But until then, make sure you get your bets in. And of course, don't forget to be a tease.